the soul of Jamaica, pure and sweet. From a musician, sing track. Radio a play cope, we bring we back from here to abroad. We get the support. Spread love, relief, that's the movement. Faith in our heart. Melissa Combos, she can't steal. We hold so real. Jamaica stand tall. Steel on steel. No matter the storm, always I go bounce back. From the grind to the glory. That's the Jamaican story. Together, strong. After the storm, I like you. Sunshine again, we sing this song. I love how we weapons so nothing can wrong. Together we rise, together we heal. Melissa Combo, she can't steal. We are the spirit, we so real. Jamaica stand tall, still on steel. From Saint to Mobile, we not give up. From Clarendon to Westmoreland. Together we rise.
On deck, make we build back where she take. Now that she leave ya, make we fix back Jamaica. All are we together, let's get it done. All hands on deck, make we build back where she take. Check on your neighbor, ask how them stay, sir. Do they have light or any water? And if them food short, give them from a willing heart. All around at this part, we all are one. All hands on deck, make we build back where she take. Now that she leave ya, make we fix back Jamaica. All are we together, let's get it done. All hands on deck, make we build back where she take. Know if your roof gone, can you still keep calm? House it flood out, and everything wet. Oh, you're gone it, can't even boil some porridge. Don't worry yourself, you will get help. All hands on deck, make we build back where she take. Now that she leave ya, make we Jamaica. All are we together, let's get it done. All hands on deck, make we build back where she take. The diaspora, Canada and America, the UK, or wherever you know there, please to help we in we calamity. Do something, oh no give us a now that she leave ya, fix back Jamaica. All are we together, let's get it done. All hands on deck, make we build back where she take.
changes in the world, dear. Change comes to Africa.
Okay, I don't know if you heard a word of what I said just now because I had my microphone turned up.
Change is blowing.
I hope you heard me.
Blowing everywhere.
The
wind of change is blowing. I can feel it in the air. The wind of change is blowing. It's blowing everywhere. The wind of change is blowing. I can feel it in the air. To all African country, Rasta talking to you. Talk to the African leader. Talk to African youth. Talk to the African people. Tell the people the truth. To all African country, everyone is watching you. The wind of change is blowing. It's blowing everywhere. The wind of change is blowing. I can feel it in the air. The wind of change is blowing. It's blowing everywhere. The wind of change is blowing. I can feel it in the air. Your responsibility, children of the soil. Show some love in what you do. Stop from following the evil one. Don't support their evil plan. I know you can, I know you will. Can you see they're killing you? Then control everything you have. The wind of change is blowing. It's blowing everywhere. The wind of change is blowing. I can feel it in the air. The wind of change is blowing. It's blowing everywhere. The wind of change is blowing. I can feel it in the air. El Rasta King, shall we lift you high? El Rasta King, humble as a child. You see Rasta power, you know Rasta love. You hear Rasta word and see Rasta works. Rasta want the people, say don't follow Babylon. Those who don't listen bring judgment on the land. The wind of change is blowing, it's blowing everywhere. The wind of change is blowing, I can feel it in the air. The wind of change is blowing, it's blowing everywhere. The wind of change is blowing, I can feel it in the air. The wind of change is blowing, it's blowing everywhere. The wind of change is blowing, I can feel it in the air. The wind of change is blowing, it's blowing everywhere. The wind of change is blowing, I can feel it in the air. To all African country.
Montague Show afternoon. We have lots of stuff happening and we want to make sure that you are a part of it. So let's check in and see some of the things that are coming up that we want to make sure that you will be a part of.
Leaders talk to Africa.
All right, we're having a serious case of operator error.
Talk to the African people. Tell them.
Nope. That's not what we want to do right now. Let's do this. And this. There's a big event coming up this weekend, and we want to make sure that you are a part of it. So let's get that one going on right now here on the program.
Jollof or rice and peas? Which side are you on? Come rep your culture at the 5th Annual Afro-Carib Festival, hosted by me, Commissioner Carson Eddie Edwards, presented by the City of Miramar, Saturday, February 28th at Miramar Regional Park Amphitheater. This is where Black history meets reggae. Enjoy authentic African and island flavors and vibe with legendary reggae band Steel Pulse, Visions Band, Sugar, Naomi Cohen, and more. Great food, culture, and family fun. Dress to rep your island or the motherland. Afro-Carib Fest, February 28th. Admission is free. Register today at AfroCaribFestMiramar.com.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and don't have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-776-3519. 800-776-3519.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you don't pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call if you've been injured in an auto accident. Call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-776-3519. 800-776-3519. 800-776-3519.
Auto Accident Help Desk.
Okie dokie, then let's go to our phone line right about now. A very special lady checking in with us on this afternoon, and she is a very, very sweet, sweet person. Goes by the name of Sugar. Good afternoon, my friend.
Greetings.
Program.
Greetings. Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for having me, and blessings and love to all the listeners.
And you know, of course, we are so happy that you are going to be joining the Afro-Carib Fest right here in South Florida coming up this weekend.
Yes. I'm so excited myself. I'm looking forward to, meeting new fans and performing for South Florida.
Okay, so for those people who are not familiar with Sugar, I know your journey, because my journey that you've done, that song is my personal favorite song by you, where you outline everything that you've done in your career. But for my listeners who are not so familiar with Sugar, tell them a little bit about yourself, my friend.
Greetings again. My name is Sugar. Born and raised in Montague, Jamaica, a small community called Bogue Hill, New Ramble. I grew up going to church with my mother. My father owned a sound system in the community, and so from both ends, I just fell in love with music. Daddy from the dancehall side and mommy from church, devotions at church, singing during song services and all that. Anyway, while I was going to school, I would enter JCDC festivals with my choir. And, we would travel from Montego Bay to Kingston for, different performances. And that was such a beautiful experience. I really enjoyed that, meeting children from the different schools, and seeing different talents. I developed a love for music, I think, because of church, Daddy's sound system, and JCDC festivals. And so when I was in my final year of high school, I started hanging out at a studio, and I met the entertainment manager for a casino in Montego Bay called Coral Cliff. And one Monday night, I went to karaoke because he invited. I was so forward and bold, so I told him that I wanted to sing, and I heard that he's the entertainment manager, and I was invited to come to Coral Cliff. And so I went out there, and I went to the karaoke, and I went on stage, and I was a big star, you want to see me up there and sing, and I go on.
All right.
That time I didn't have a clue.
Uh-huh.
But I had a dream, I had a vision, and I knew.
Do you remember, Sugar, that song that you did for that karaoke performance? What was that particular first song that you did?
It was a Lauryn Hill song.
Mm-hmm.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'll be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. And long last love has arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
And the rest is history. And the rest is history. All right. So what happened after that karaoke performance?
After that karaoke performance, so they had a resident band there. That band was on leave. And so he had a relief band and he told me, okay, since you're so brave and forward, write a list with all the songs that you know and bring them to the office tomorrow. And I'm going to have you rehearse with the relief band.
All right.
And I did that.
Okay.
And there I became a house singer at Coral Cliff. I started working with the resident band. You know, I was there for a couple of years until, you know, while I was there, I met Tanya Stevens too, because, you know,
Yes,
musicians
I heard
who
that
played
in my
hotels.
journey. You said Tanya was the first person to take you on tour.
Yes.
You know, Tanya is one of my best friends, right? Yeah.
I did not know that, but she's an
yes.
awesome, beautiful queen.
She
I love
certainly
her.
is that.
Yes. And so while I was working, you know, in the hotels, I met musicians who toured with Tanya. At the time, they were about to go on tour, and they said that Tanya wanted background singers. So me and another girl, we just learned every single Tanya songs, and we rehearsed them.
Nice. Okay.
And when Tanya came to Moby for her band rehearsal, we went to the rehearsal and we stood behind the microphones and we just built. And she was pleased,
Sugar,
and we were given the job. Yes.
so anybody listening to, you know, Sugar will just think that, oh, you know, she just, you know, she was just so lucky. She was just so blessed. Everything that's fallen into place. What were some of the obstacles that you encountered in trying to, you know, establish yourself as a female artist in this reggae music business?
Many obstacles, you know, because so in 2009, after all of that beautiful, all of them nice stuff, after all of that, I won a talent competition, Digital Rising Star, in 2009. And, you know, Digital Rising Star is the Jamaican version of American Idol or any other talent competition that we know. And so after the competition now, I was left to figure it out, because remember now, I don't know the industry and the business and the ins and the outs, you know. Me just know, so I can sing, I may go, I may sing, and I got a job with Tanya, and I was singing in the hotel, but the serious part start now.
Tell me about it.
I was not educated about that at all. I had no clue, and I knew no one, and, you know, it was very difficult. And so I started doing a bit of studio hopping because I didn't know what to do now. This other part now, we're gonna have to start recording songs, have to start writing songs, and, you know, all of that. And just imagine, I was very popular, you know, because people, these competitions, remember, people vote for you.
Right.
To win these competitions, and they see you singing, but guess what? Strip you down from all the cover versions that you would go on TV to sing. You don't have a career. You do not. But it's a fast track. It's a fast track. You know, you get popular for your talent, but then at the end of the day, you don't have no music to present. And so I had to figure out, okay, what am I gonna give to all these people? Because every time I'm on the road, you know, anywhere I go, I'm this big star now, but I don't have any music.
So what did you do, Sugar? Hey, what did you do to fix that?
Where's the music? We want music. So I went to Kingston and I started doing a bit of studio hopping. And this is a girl now from Montague who is coming to Kingston. I have no family there, you know, so when I have nowhere in Kingston for stay, I have to figure it out.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, and back home, everybody, you know, right now we are big stars, so people are see a difference. Them don't know the truth.
Right.
They don't understand what the reality is. And then you have people who are upset now because they supported you and you're supposed to give them money because you win money from the competition.
Wow.
So you have to share it, you have to give. Everybody wants something. I have friends who stopped talking to me because they didn't get any money.
Are you serious?
What? Yes. I have people, from my community who when I would visit my community and I saw them and I said, hello, hey, wagwan. Them turn them back.
You have got to make it again.
Literally turn them back. They don't want to hear nothing and they talk about me and people just stop deal with me just like that. And I did nothing to them at all. All I did was run a competition and I was trying to make something of myself by going to Kingston to figure out what the next move would be. Anyway, so now I'm in Kingston and I'm at Mixing Lab Studio and I heard this rhythm. Lukey D was recording on a track. And I started asking questions and I was told it's from Penthouse, Donovan, Germany. So again, I take my phone and I called Tanya Stevens. I said, Tanya, I heard this rhythm and it's for Germany. And she made the connection and Tanya did that again.
Nice.
You know, and so I went to Penthouse and that's how I started recording songs. You know, but it was very difficult because even while I was there, you know, as a woman, every man wants a piece of the girl because you know what she blood, you know, and them not hear your name or call up your name. Nobody not call up your name. So everybody want to know, you know. Even if they're not serious about what they would want with you, them still I go try because a man them name. And I'm out there in the world, out there. Mommy is at home, daddy is at home, everybody is at home, and I'm out there, just like a prodigal daughter. I mean, I tell you, it was rough. At some point, I was sleeping in the studio.
Wow.
I remember I didn't even tell Jermaine I was staying in the studio. I just at Kingston, and I'm at the studio with everybody during the daytime. And when night time come now, everybody drive out. And, you know, I'm just hanging out at the studio as though, I'm going to leave soon. When everybody gone, I'm just here.
Right,
In the studio. And then the security let out the dogs. So if I'm in there and I'm
so you can't move. You can't move. Wow.
Yes. I'm telling you so.
But you know what?
Yeah, man.
Your persistence and your perseverance have paid off because now here you are. I mean, we know Sugar, we know your music, and you're making some big waves in this reggae music thing. And like you mentioned, Donovan Jermaine, he doesn't pick what you call horses that not wearing the race. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that you were a part of that whole Penthouse experience means that we know that you have tons of talent. So you've recorded quite a number of songs. A few of them I can talk about. My Journey, Tell Me a Lie, and of course the big all about
you're laughing.
Yes.
You're laughing.
No, yeah, you know, you must be able to give what you can take. Talk about that song.
Okay.
Talk about that song. Yeah.
What if I want you and my side man to be friends? And when you come home from work, the tree with the on the ends. All right. So this song is very controversial. I mean, Christopher Martin did a song saying, I wish my wife and my sweetheart could be friends. And when we go out on a date, you know, the chair we apart, in the car, no war, no go on, we're just happy and we're nice and we're jolly.
Right.
And I'm like, beautiful, you know. Every man would like that. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think.
Let's flip the script. Let's flip the script and look at it from a woman's point of view. Yeah.
And tell me if you would work with it because the same way you can hurt, you know. I can hurt too. So when you make suggestions like that, I think you make your woman feel. You feel like you're not enough. Yeah, you know. So okay, let me show you how it feels then. What if I want you to be friends with my side, man?
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so recently you've redone a big song after the hurricane. You know, you're from Montego Bay and you wanted to give back something to your hometown. as a part of this hurricane relief, and you did the Montego Bay song. I love the Bobby Bloom version. That's my personal or original version that I love. But you remade it sugar style.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, where did the inspiration for that come from?
Of course, it came from Bobby Bloom. That song, the original song, was a hit, and it's an anthem for Montego Bay. I am from Montego Bay. My upcoming album is titled "Girl from Montego Bay," and so we decided we wanted to do something to represent the city of Montego Bay. But then I found a whole new meaning in the song, and it felt different after the hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
The song was slated to be released on the 7th of November, but the hurricane came, I think it was the 28th of October.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in Jamaica at the time. So I experienced that terror. I'm telling you, it's
you did. Okay, talk to me about. You have to tell me about what was happening for you, Sugar, while you were in Jamaica for this hurricane. Tell me.
Oh, girl, I went down for the Quiet Storm with Lenny Green. Yeah, he took a trip to Jamaica, and they were in the grill. So I went down for a performance. And so I was with my mom, my dad, my two boys, and we were just enjoying each other's company. And then whoops, I heard a hurricane is coming. Listen, we live in a concrete structure, and I can tell you that didn't stop the water from coming in.
Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm.
I can tell you that. And so imagine people who their homes weren't as strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, listen, man. I didn't know we would make it because the winds were so heavy and it was not stopping. It was not easing up. And when you look, because this was happening at the daytime and at night it's happening.
Right.
The day, and you see everything. You see the tree, then you see the zincs passing, everything. The trees, every tree popped down. And I was like, oh my God. My mom got a stroke last year, and so I had to, she couldn't help to do anything. She hardly moving around.
Right.
And so me and my dad, we had to be inside. We had already prepared for the storm, But no matter how prepared you thought you were, trust me, we ended up buttoning down from inside because the breeze blew off the button them from outside. So we had to button down from inside to, try not. Listen, I'm telling you.
I hear
and I feel like I'm really
you are in
living
your
the
voice,
moment.
just thinking about it, just remembering.
Yes, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you. And the water was coming in. The amount of buckets I had to full, and I was pouring water in the bathroom. So many buckets just to keep water from rising too high. Oh, Lord.
All right. Let's move on. Because I don't want you start crying on the shore or anything like that. Break down on me or anything like that. Let's talk about Sugar. You mentioned your two boys. If I was to ask them, what kind of mommy is Sugar? What would they say?
Strict, man. Strict and miserable. Because, because I'm human first. I'm human first before anything else. And, I like to keep things in order. And just like mommy, when I was a child, I used to think my mom was miserable. But what I didn't realize is that she was just trying to instill certain principles in me for now. For when I'm older. And now that I am, I'm doing the same, and I know they think I'm miserable, but I just have to be that, and I have to do that so that they realize that life is real, life is serious, and outside of home, outside of being loved and cuddled, people are gonna keep it real, and the world is rough. So better if you get it from me, and you go out there and surprise.
What's the biggest
Get
regret
it
in
from
life,
me.
Sugar?
My biggest regret.
I have to say hi to our good
Do
friend
I
Nadine
have regret?
Sutherland, who just checked in on my TikTok.
Hi, Nadine.
Nadine. Yeah.
Enough
Nadine
love, enough
Sugar
love.
is my guest today.
Regrets. I wouldn't say I have any because I believe every experience carved me into the person I am. I am fine. Everything is a lesson.
Was
So
there ever
I
a
don't
time
I
when you
don't
said, I'm not going to bother with this reggae music business, sleep in a studio, drive from Montego Bay? Was there ever a time you said, it's not worth it? I'm just going to be a
no
bank
time.
teller or, cashier or something, or, go,
Many times, but I immediately after feeling like that, me know same times I lie myself because it's not it's big lie. It's like I can't leave music alone. Seriously, no matter where it takes me or where it doesn't, I can't leave it alone because this. I feel like it's embedded deep in my DNA. I can't. It's not an option. It's something I can't leave alone. I have to. If I'm whatever mood I'm in, there's a song that I'm writing about it, or if I'm trying to uplift somebody, or if I'm trying to save somebody, or if I feel like I don't have money to give to somebody, everything is a song. Everything is a song. Everything is an energy, and that energy, it's a melody for me. That's what I'm here to do.
And what's your favorite memory moment that you can think of in all these years you've been in the business?
My favorite memory. I would say, oh my God, I have so many good memories. Favorite memory would be, touring with Tanya. Because those were innocent years, and those were my first experiences in a professional setting. And she gave me the opportunity. And when I got those opportunities from Tanya, I didn't know Tanya because I grew up in a Christian home, and I even though that is a sound man, mommy wouldn't allow her children to step inside of the dance hall. So the only way I would hear songs from Tanya or from any secular artist would be when I'm coming home in a taxi, or if I'm on a school bus. And so when I met Tanya, I was not familiar with her songs. I was not familiar with her music. I had get a CD and learn all the songs. And so when we started going on the road, it was like a brand new experience for me, and I was excited. I was excited to see how people interacted with her music, especially in countries in Europe. We went to Europe, and these people were speaking different languages, but yet when she was singing
music,
they knew all the songs, and they would come backstage and they would cry, and they would. It was beautiful. I really loved that. And it was from those experiences that I decided, hey, this is what I want to do. And I feel so drawn to this. It's like life is taking me on all these journeys just to show me and point me in the direction of my true passion and my purpose,
Yes.
And
okay, so talk to me a little bit now.
lesson.
Apart from Tanya, who are some of the other artists that you admire most in this business?
Nadine. While I was on Digital Rising Star, she was, a judge, and she was very, forward
Miss
with her
Nadine, Miss
comments.
Nadine Sutherland.
So may I have to pick up Miss Southern?
Yes.
Of course. There's so many artists that I look up to. Marcia Griffiths, Judy Mowat, these queens, they paved the way. You know, they came and they did it. You know, and left a smoother road. So we have it, but we was still in, but you know, it's not as rough as it used to be before.
Right.
Yeah, man. So big up. There's so many though.
You've mentioned your album
So
that
many
you're working on. Talk to me a little bit about some of the songs on the album.
Okay, so it's a 12-track project. This album will be released by VP Records. Some of the tracks. Okay, so I have a few collaboration. I have one with Queen Africa.
Ooh. Wow.
There's a version of I don't want to give too much away, but I did Ebony. And the Queen did something special on that track with me, and so I want to share that with the world.
Nice.
Beautiful, you know. And I'm not give it much in because we need the next interview to talk about all of them something here.
Okay, Miss Sugar.
Okay,
Miss Sugar. All right, so let's talk about the show. You don't want to talk about the album. Let's talk about the show you're going to be doing this weekend in South Florida called Afro-Carib.
Afro-Carib Fest. So this is the 5th annual Afro-Carib Fest, and it's happening in Miramar Amphitheater, South Florida, on the 28th of February, and I'm looking forward to it. Live performances by Skinny Fabulous, Steel Pulse, Naomi Cohen, and yours truly, Sugar, will be on stage performing live for you guys. It's a free concert, so you know, if you spend no money, just come out and buy your drinks, buy your food and things like that, but no entry fee. You know, so just come out and enjoy and let's hold a nice vibe.
That sounds like a plan to me. All right, Miss Sugar. You know my signature question. I don't know if they told you, is you are hosting a dinner party for any 5 people throughout history, living or dead. Who are those 5 people that are gonna be on your guest list, Sugar?
You know what, I love me, Bob. I would love to meet Bob Marley. Him sound like an interesting person. Him sound deep. But I like to run a table with him.
Right.
I would definitely love to question Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. What I want to question Whitney. Lauryn Hill is my girl. She just has to be there.
Right.
Tanya Stevens, I go come and she go talk about things and she go make you laugh.
Always a talk about things. Yeah. One more space left. One more space left.
You did a party. All right. Oh God. A pure woman that. Oh, Bob did it.
Yeah.
Who wants a next man? Who wants a next man around the table?
Who is it gonna be?
You know, sir. Barris have to come through me.
Barris. All right now. Yeah. Okay, Sugar. So you have all of the people: Bob, Barris, Tanya, Lauryn Hill. Where you gonna be serving them, Missy? What's on the menu?
Okay, so on the menu, like him, you know, if you meet, and, so we have to show the chicken. But we have to go get rid of the chicken, and I know about the fish. But we can make some nice vegetarian meal, man. Like I don't know where we go serve me never ready.
No, Sugar. Tell me, say you live far from your kitchen.
I don't live far from the kitchen, but it now come to me.
All right. Somebody else will cook the food. You will just entertain your guests.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at
we
that.
Just want to look on them and be starstruck.
That sound like it work. Anyway, my friend, I want to thank you so much for being a part of my show today. This has been a very delightful conversation. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the Afro-Carib Festival coming up on the 28th inside of Miramar. And I'm looking forward to the new album that you're going to be launching soon. I know you're going to be sending me all of the tracks so I can play them and make people know that I know people in this business who doing great music. I'm just saying.
Definitely.
All right, my
And
dear. You
thank
take
you
care. All right.
so
And
much. Thank you so much.
It's been a
Again, to all
delightful
of the listeners.
conversation, and we wish you all the very best going forward.
Same. Blessings to you.
Respect. Sugar, my special guest today on the program. And just in case you want to hear what Sugar has been up to, here's her My Journey song.
Give me a rhythm, let me chat in a man, cause me have couple things for your juice in a man. Right now me no care, cause me right, me no right.
Colleen Jackson, thanks for checking in from Port St. Lucie.
So you brow your feet in a man, so me travel from St. James straight to Kingston. Independent to me from me land, cause no future. Right in a man, when rising start 2009. Every day since then, me dead on the grind. Done a van till me do it for my time. But me happy go on and me have me kids for my mind. School I figure, school fee I have to find white squall.
All right, I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Sugar.
Up in a line of chopped and I sit down like me out this time. Me put my muscling. Want elevate cause me tired of struggling. Positivity get kicked out of the juggling. Before me turn freak or rather try out hustling.
This is the Pat Montague.
That's the way. So we can't change my destiny. If I succeed, I won't lose my dignity. In this
It's a busy month of February.
I got to be
So many
me.
great events coming up. Mark the calendars for the Afro-Carib Festival featuring the one and only Sugar coming up here in South Florida. What a great event that is going to be. My name is Pat Montague. So great to be with you today, and certainly hope that you are having yourself a fabulous afternoon.
Jollof or rice and peas? Which side are you on? Come rep your culture at the 5th Annual Afro-Carib Festival, hosted by me, Commissioner Carson Edwards, presented by the City of Miramar, Saturday, February 28th at Miramar Regional Park Amphitheater. This is where Black history meets reggae. Enjoy authentic African and island flavors and vibe with legendary reggae band Steel Pulse, Visions Band, Sugar, Naomi Cohen, and more. Great food, culture, and family fun. Dress to rep your island or the motherland. Afro-Carib Fest, February 28th. Admission is free. Register today at afrocaribfestmiramar.com.
And don't forget, Skiddy Fabulous, representing the soca fraternity, has also been added to the Afro-Carib Festival coming up this weekend.
Guess what? Barrel shipping to Jamaica just got so much easier with JP Logistics Solutions. They deliver straight to the port in Kingston from South Florida, fast, easy, and reliable. Take advantage of their special $60 rate to Kingston, Jamaica with guaranteed weekly sailings. Enjoy door-to-door delivery in Jamaica, a flat collection rate from most South Florida locations, and full clearance in Kingston. No hassle, no stress. You can even schedule your pickup time, just 2-day transit. Call 305-885-0558 or 876-483-7263 or email sales@jplsusa.com. That's JP Logistics Solutions, making shipping and logistics simple.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-498-2098 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-498-2098 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-498-2098 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Call Seafood Restaurant is the best in seafood and Caribbean dishes. Lunch special only $4.65 from 7 in the morning to 11 at night. It's a Call Seafood. So bring your appetite. Food so good you would have think mama cook it. Food so good you think your mama in the kitchen. Food so good you would think your mama in the kitchen. We got 2 locations. Papa Michigan.
How do you know I love to find all kind of obscure information from all over? Take yourselves back to 1956 to the city of Cleveland, Ohio. Do you know that the city put in place a law that barred people under the age of 18 from dancing in public without adult supervision? So if you're under 18 in Cleveland in 1956, you could not dance in public. Good thing we don't have that problem now, right, Mr. Dean Sutherland? That's all nice again. Let's go now.
Dance again. People company again. Me and my friends, we love the sleep tonight. Nice little love again. The vibe just sweet, that's fun again. People start you again.
Having fun on the Pat Montague show. Ernest Henry's hanging with us. So Virginia Thompson, Donna Eaton, and Wood.
So we must just dance to have some fun. We can always get fun. Happy right now, Friday evening. Oh, listen to the sound. Only thing that come my head. Put away my troubles for a while. Rock, reggae music instead. Dance all nice again.
Dance all nice again. Music, information, and so much more of what you listen to radio for here on the Pat Montague Show.
Nice little love again. The vibe is sweet, no fun again. People start to like again. Me and my friends, we like to see tonight. Saying we will be coming out. Yes, we will be coming out. Yes, we will be coming out. Yes, we will be coming out.
Pops, respect to you.
We will be coming out.
Speaking of pops, isn't it nice when a father and son can get together on a song? Here is my good friend VC and his son. All about 7 years. Syria.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely.
Once I was 7 years old.
He was a big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker.
By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make a stay big. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely.
Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories.
Something about that glory, it always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love would ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. Before the morning sun when life was lonely.
Once I was 20 years old, 20 years old.
I see. VC.
All
about 7 years. The dub version is this one that we're playing. And you know, it's Black History Month, and our friends at Craig's and Automotive Group are celebrating with us a century of Black history commemorations, honoring the 100 years since Dr. Carter G. Woodson first established Negro History Week in 1926, celebrating history, culture, achievements, and focusing on the importance of preserving accurate, inclusive history, highlighting leadership, storytelling, creativity, and collective care. Let's look at some Black history for today. In 1999, we were celebrating with Sly and Robbie when they won the Grammy for Best Reggae Album for their album Friends. Some great albums were nominated that year, including Inner Heights by Bojo, Many Moods of Moses from Beanie Man, Scare Father from Toots and the Maytals, and Psychedelic Souls, maybe one of the most competitive years for the Reggae Grammy. Also on today's date in 2003, Sean Paul's album Dirty Rock from Atlantic Records was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America. Let us say happy birthday going out to reggae singer out of Mandeville, Jamaica, Miss Cecile.
Wait, the town of Josephine.
Here she is with Call Me.
Oh, need you now, 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 now. Oh, need you now, 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 now. Baby, call me, call me, call me, call me, call me. When I fall outside and I want you now. Right now. I need your body in a hurry. Come put your love and palm me and watch me simmer down. Simmer, simmer, simmer down. Simmer, simmer. Come home and let me go get dinner. Treat you extra good cause tonight is giving pleasure. Oh Lord, I'm gonna work hard. Give me some love and make me don't want to stop. And when we're done, we're gonna restart. Again, on after round.
Johnson. It's foreseeable. Nice to have you with us too. Female reggae artist checking in today.
Call me. When I fall outside and I want you now. Need you right now. I need your body in a hurry. Come put your love in palm me and watch me simmer down. Simmer, 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 simmer down. I want you bad, I want you bad, I want you bad. Bad, 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 bad. I want you in my bed. Bad, 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 bad. Rain or fall, body or call. I need you in my bed. Can get you on my head. Oh, baby, call me, call me, call me, call me, call me. Rain or fall, outside and I want you now.
Rhonda, how are you doing today? Mango Killer, stop.
I need your body in a hurry.
Nerva La Patrona.
Put your love
Hola, mi amiga.
and watch me simmer down. Simmer, simmer, simmer down. Simmer, simmer. Come home and let me go get dinner. Treat you extra good cause tonight is giving pleasure. Oh Lord. Give me some
music. It's your birthday.
And when we're done, we're gonna restart. Again and again, round after round, round after round after round.
Beautiful hour. We want to thank Sugar for being a part of our program. And thank all of you all for checking in today.
Call me, we are not follow.
Being a part of the Vibes Pat Montague show. And we head on out to here with this one from Marcia Griffiths and Lady G. Big up all the ladies.
With my woman's love, I'm
We run things.
mountain. As I don't know, so we have got this present. Lady G and Master Griffiths in a better trend. Hey.
Some say the girls take a little longer to see the wonders of Jehovah, but I know if we go for the sisters, a lot of brothers would falter. Some say girls believe in material things, fancy clothes and chains and things. I know if we were not humble, a lot of brothers would stumble. So take a look, look. It wasn't written in a book. It's plain to see. It's not a mystery. Wow, a woman, mothers of the greatest nation. Woman, choose that young generation. Stronger than a roaring lion. Let me hear the voice of a million.
Woman, don't give up even though it's hard.
Woman